planning a trip to Maui and totally stuck on where to stay? Yeah, I get it. There are so many different areas and they're all really different from each other. I'm Marcie, and today I'm breaking down the main spots where people stay, what each one is actually like, and helping you figure out which one makes sense for your trip. So, you're planning a Maui trip and you've got this big decision to make about where to stay. I know this feels overwhelming because there are so many options, and where you pick is going to completely shape your vacation. I've stayed all over the island over the years. Vacation rentals in West Maui, condos in South Maui, the Honua Kai, the Aston and Kihei. Actually, I'm heading back in February with my 12-year-old son, and we're staying at the Hyatt Regency on Points. They just finished this huge renovation, and I'm excited to see it. There's no single best area. That's the first thing you need to know. It depends on what you want out of your vacation. So I'm going to walk you through where most people stay, what it's like, and hopefully help you narrow it down. And if you want a really detailed comparison between the two biggest resort areas, go listen to episode 56. That's where I compare Wailea and Ka'anapali head to head. Most people end up picking between West Maui and South Maui. Those are the two main resort coasts with the best beaches, the most hotels and condos, everything set up for visitors. West Maui is your classic resort vibe. Big hotels, shopping, more energy, and activity. The weather's beautiful, but you might get some clouds and rain in the winter. South Maui is sunnier and drier. It's more laid back. The beaches are gorgeous and it feels quieter overall. You'll see more condos than massive resorts. Both are great. Both are about 45 minutes to an hour from the airport. You really can't make a wrong choice between. But each coast has different areas, so let me get into those. Maui runs from Kapalua at the north end down to Ka'anapali and Lahaina. You get those amazing sunset views over the ocean. On clear days, you can see Lanai and Molokai. Kapalua is the most exclusive spot on Maui. High-end resorts, private villas. The Ritz-Carlton, the Montage Kapalua Bay, which has this kids program called Paint Box that does full-day camps for ages 5 to 12. It's quiet here, upscale, a little removed from everything, which some people love. Golf courses, nice restaurants, beautiful hiking trails along the coast. You'll probably drive down to other parts of the island for activities because Kapalua itself is pretty contained, but it's peaceful and gorgeous. I really like how easy it is to explore north from here. You can drive up to Nakalele Point and see the blowhole, where water shoots up through the lava rock. It's pretty incredible. Ka'anapali is totally different. This is where you get family-friendly resorts and that Hawaiian resort town feel. The beach is stunning. Long stretch of sand with black rock at one end, which is great for snorkeling. My family stayed here multiple times. We love the Marriott's Maui Ocean Club right on Ka'anapali Beach. There's kitchen in the rooms, splash pad by the pools, Whalers Village is right there with shops and restaurants. The Hyatt Regency's here too. That's where we're staying next month. They renovated all 810 rooms, redid the pools, expanded their Japanese restaurant Japango. I'm looking forward to seeing how it all turned out. Ka'anapali is nice because you can walk to a lot of restaurants and activities. Paddleboarding, surfing lessons, all the water stuff. And Myths of Maui Luau is here, which I really like. Okay, I need to talk about Lahaina because things are different now. The wildfires in August 2023 destroyed most of the historic town. Front Street, the harbor area, it's still mostly closed while the community rebuilds. But Ka'anapali, Kapalua, and other West Maui resorts, they're all open and running normally. When you see Lahaina in a hotel name or address, it's usually actually in Ka'anapali. The town borders kind of blur together. Some places near Lahaina have reopened. Old Lahaina Luau is back, thank goodness, because it's such a great, authentic luau. Lahaina Cannery Mall area has some restaurants and shops, but it's not what it was. If you book something with Lahaina in the name, just double check where it actually is. Most resorts are in Ka'anapali. And visiting West Maui and spending money there actually helps with the recovery effort, so don't feel like you shouldn't go. South Maui runs from Kihei down through Wailea. It also faces west, so you get sunset views here too. The weather is the big thing. This is the driest, sunniest part of Maui. You get way more clear days here than anywhere else, especially in winter. Kihei is more budget-friendly. It's not a resort town, it's actually a town with great beaches and tons of vacation condos. So many condo options at different price points. I stayed at the Aston and it was good. Full kitchen saves you money on meals, and you're close to grocery stores, restaurants, shops, and everything. The beaches are excellent. 3 Kamauli beach parks with facilities and shade trees. The water's usually calm. Kalama Park has grills and a playground. One heads up about Kihei. Maui County is phasing out some vacation rentals in apartment-zoned areas over the next few years. It's still working its way through the legal system, but there are plenty of legal options still available. Just book through a reputable company. Kihei is relaxed and local. No fancy resort stuff, but you get great value and authenticity. Wailea is the luxury end of South Maui. Think Four Seasons, Grand Wailea, high-end spas, golf courses, the shops at Wailea. Wailea Beach is in a cove, so the water's usually really calm. There's this beautiful paved path along the coast connecting the resorts and beaches. People jog on it or just walk. Full resort experience with every amenity. The luau's are great. There's the Te Ao Moana and the Grand Wailea Luau. I personally think that the Feast at Mokopu at the Andes is the best luau on Maui. The Four Seasons is especially good for families because they give you complimentary baby gear, like bathtubs, strollers, and all the stuff you don't want to pack. Their concierge helps with kids' activities too. All right, this is what I really want to get into because it's the biggest mistake people make. They don't think about the drive times. Haleakala Sunrise is on your list? From West Maui, that's 2 to 2.5 hours of driving in the dark. From South Maui, it's more like 1.5 hours to 2 hours. When you're getting up at 2:30 a.m., that hour makes a difference. The road to Hana, honestly, the drive time is pretty similar from both coasts. From West Maui, you're about 45 minutes to Kahului, where the scenic drive starts. Then another 2.5 hours on the road to Hana itself. So roughly 3 hours total. From South Maui, you're only 15 to 30 minutes from Kahului, but you're still looking at close to 3 hours total to get to Hana. So the road to Hana isn't much different, but Haleakala definitely is. I'm not saying don't stay in West Maui if those things are important to you. People do it all the time, including me. But think about it when you're deciding. Maybe South Maui makes more sense if Haleakala is your big thing and you want more sleep. Or maybe you love the West Maui resort vibe enough that the longer drives are fine. Just factor it in. Your actual plans matter when you're picking where to base yourself. So people ask me all the time, where would I choose? West Maui if you want the resort experience with dining and entertainment close by, if you like that energy and activity, if winter clouds don't bother you, or if most of your plans are in West Maui or Central Maui anyway. South Maui if you want guaranteed sunshine, if you like things quieter and more chill, if Haleakala or Road to Hana are priorities and you want shorter drive times, or if you want condos with kitchens to save on food. I've loved both for different reasons. West Maui's got this fun energy my family likes. South Maui's got the weather and those calm beaches that are hard to beat. I know that's a lot of information, so you might be thinking, okay, but which actual hotel should I book? What about my specific situation? That's where Talking 101 can really help. I can give you the overview here, but I can't tell you exactly which property fits your family, your budget, what you're actually planning to do. When I work with people individually, we talk through everything. What you want to do, what matters most to you, what do you want to spend. Then I can recommend specific places that actually match what you're looking for. It's like having that friend who knows Maui and can help you think through all of it. When you're spending thousands on accommodations, it's worth getting it right. You can book a consultation through the show notes or go to hawaiitravelwithkids.com and look for consultation services. So that's the rundown. West Maui, Kapalua for luxury, Ka'anapali for that family resort, and some stuff open near Lahaina, though the town's still rebuilding. For South Maui, Kihei for budget condos and local vibes, and Wailea for luxury. Both coasts are beautiful. Both have amazing beaches. It comes down to what vibe you want and how it fits with what you're actually planning to do. Don't forget about drive times. They matter more than you think. If you want that deeper comparison of the two main resort areas, episode 56 goes into way more detail about Wailea versus Ka'anapali. Thanks for listening and have an amazing trip.